Good evening, or good morning, good noon, or good midnight, whenever and wherever you're watching this. Welcome to the Sunday Poem. Today it's a really famous poem, a poem that you probably already know, or at least know, and I'm pretty sure about that, the first two lines of Solitude by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. It's actually the poem that I wanted to read last week. I decided against reading it, though, for one simple reason. When I sat down to record, I suddenly wasn't sure how to read it. My first impression was that it is a quite gloomy poem with a strong air of resignation, a poem by a person who is sobered or even disappointed by the world and its people. And this is what I wanted to communicate by my recital. By looking closer, though, I realized that, yeah, sure, one can understand it this way. There are strong indications for this interpretation. It's even quite obvious. I also realized, though, that this is not all. There is so much more in this poem than just resignation. And when looking at it that way, it suddenly reminded me of a poem by Paul Laurence Dunbar titled What's the Use? You will find a link to What's the Use in the description, and I'll surely read it very soon, probably even next Sunday. I'm curious to read your thoughts on solitude and how you interpret it. What do you take out of it? As I see it, and if you've been following along this channel, you probably already know this, I don't think that any fictional text, poem or else, has one definite and correct interpretation. Do you think it's only gloomy and somber, or do you also see this sort of hint of the world or the universe will exactly give to you what you bring to it? Life can be hard, no question. Don't make it harder for yourself, though, by constantly radiating sorrow, because then you will only receive sorrow type of thing. I can certainly see that. What about you? Let me know in the comments. Here is Solitude by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Laugh, and the world laughs with you. Weep, and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Sing, and the hills will answer, sigh, it is lost on the air. The echoes bound to a joyful sound, but shrink from voicing care. Rejoice, and men will seek you. Grieve, and they turn and go. They want full measure of all your pleasure, but they do not need your woe. Be glad, and your friends are many. Be sad, and you lose them all. There are none to decline your nectared wine, but alone you must drink life's gall. Feast, and your halls are crowded, fast, and the world goes by. Succeed and give, and it helps you live, but no man can help you die. There is room in the halls of pleasure for a large and lordly train. But one by one, we must all file on through the narrow aisles of pain.